I'm Ronda Brewer, part of the Phantom Star Design, phantomstarkites.com, and I'm here with Nick O'Neill, and we're going to talk kites.
Yeah. All right, Rhonda, what makes you a maker?
A maker. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what to say. I see opportunities to put things together. I'm a knot tire, and so I see the pathways, and I evaluate, and I love putting stuff together. So I'm not sure. This is going to be goofy.
That's fine. You are goofy. That's why we're friends.
But I have enough years experience to be able to do a nice job. I put a lot of pride in what I do, and I love sharing my knowledge with anybody that is willing to, that wants to ask the questions. I'm there to give them the answers if I can, and if not, we'll go find it out together.
Awesome. All right, this is your first time at World Maker Faire, so what do you think?
Oh my God! If you haven't experienced Maker Faire, if you've only been in a mini Maker Faire or never been to one, this is just incredible. You start walking and you're like, oh, people are doing that. Oh, there's people sitting down actually doing weaving with plastics, learning to crochet, things that I already know how to do that had never occurred to me that people would pay to come in to learn how to do it firsthand with an expert. And the people that are sharing are so open and incredible and encouraging. It just makes you want to come and do that funky little thing and turn it into something that's a passion. And then you've got the other extreme of the high tech and the freaky, all the fun stuff. And that's the thing that I'm seeing here is people are really enjoying themselves. They're outside their normal comfort zones. A lot of people are just experimenting, trying to see what's out there, trying to zone in on what could be a passion, what could be the next thing that really just gets them out of bed in the morning and says, let's go do this.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this thing. And oh my God, one of the funniest things was the whirling cupcakes. And the people wearing the crazy hats going, woo, it's just a riot. And if you haven't been here, you need to be.
Yes. So that brings me to my next question. So other than the mass amount of robots and technology and everything else that's here, what makes us different than, say, a kite making retreat or a kite festival or a kite event? Something that we could maybe bring with us back to the kite field.
Once you get past the sheer volume of people, the sheer volume of opportunities to play and look at, I honestly don't know how people can come through the door and figure out what they're going to do. There's just so much here. And just, I think the sharing of knowledge and the passion in what we do is what we can bring back to our kite makers retreats, the fun. There are times where you do need to be serious so you can do a good job, but the majority of it is we need to laugh and play and have a good time and make it fun. And I know how to do that.
You do.
I found some cool little there are little kits that that light up, and I'm thinking bees. We can decorate them like bees. But see, that's the thing. A plain little kit, what can we do with it besides what it was originally intended? And just the opportunities that are fun to share.
Awesome. All right, last question. Is there one thing that stood out from your time here at Maker Faire? Either an activity or an experience or a feeling or any of that?
Well, you kicked me out of the tent, and so I did a walk around, and when you look at the map, it just didn't dawn on me. It's like the county fair. There's so many activities going on all over the place, and people who believe passionately in what they're doing. And what I encountered was little vignettes of quiet activity and little tiny
perfectly timed that the background noise dropped
quiet
right
activity.
now.
Yes, I said be quiet. And And I think that was the thing. I stepped into a tent, and here was a fellow giving a talk about how to work with watercolors. Only he was painting a space picture with a Whiskers, Mr. Whiskers, the cat face, right in the middle of it, and talking about watercolors. And I've been to watercolor classes. This was just a different venue, a different sidestep to traditional watercolor. And all the things that I've worked with before, but just a little different approach. And that to me is the fun part of it. It's here's a fellow that could be doing anything in the world, and he's playing with watercolors, making space cats, Mr. Whiskers. It was just fun, and people sitting down and watching. And then I walked into another tent, and here's the little kids learning how to knit, and to another tent, and here's people making breadboards and learning how to solder. And so just that, these are all things you could do at home on your own. But it's like at a retreat, a workshop for our kite building retreats. You don't necessarily do those things at home because the energy isn't there. The permission to be creative, the permission to have some fun, and to try something that you don't have to go out and invest a lot of money into to figure out if you like it or not. You can come and experiment and sample and walk around, and I watch a lot of people look around and go, okay, I'd never dress up like that, but it's kind of fun. And just get out there and have permission to just to have a good time. So
Awesome. Thank you.